maintenant.
Lord, I offer
It even makes people to become praise singers, Yusuf idiots because of Insala. I'm telling you, some of these people, Mwila Ramona, don't see them as if they don't think. They actually think. They are very much aware of what is currently going on. But because of Insala, they are willing, to turn themselves into, praise singers and useful idiots. A lot of them, you will see a lot of these praise singers and useful idiots who are there selling themselves so that they can survive. But you know yourselves, especially, and I will say this, especially among members, there are a lot of useful idiots. There are a lot of useful idiots among members. There are a lot of useful idiots, and that is not tribalism. It is just a fact. It is just a fact that among members there are a lot of useful idiots who are. I remember, we like a good life. A lot of members like good life. And we don't like suffering. We don't like suffering, and we want quick things. We want quick things. Some of these members, and that's why economic and equity part, when we come into power, we will be teaching logic, because a lot of you are so naive and so illogical. So illogical. You get misled very easily, very, very easily. So when I'm talking, I'm saying some of our Bemba people, but instead of working very hard, no, they want too much shortcut, and they sell themselves to be useful idiots, some of them to be praise singers. But anyway, I'm a praise singers. Ni choir. Praise singers, Vaf Masana Southern. And there I go. When you just touch Southern Province, yeah. Pandora's box. Why are you people some of you, and this again I'm emphasizing, it's not all of you. Why are you, some of you people, especially about Tonga, why are you so apprehensive about being Tonga? Even if Hakainde Hichilema is so apprehensive, when you just touch Tonga, live wire. We can talk about all these other tribes, but don't touch Tonga. No, come on, guys. We are all Zambians, We are all Zambians, and we must take life with ease. If you are able to talk about members, if you are able to talk about Easterners, why can't we talk about Tongas? Allah? Need treason, hate speech, what? No. We are all human beings, and each tribe has got a certain characteristic. This is just nature. Our Zambia anthropology, they will tell you. Our Zambia anthropology, those who have studied anthropology, they will tell you that different people, different tribes, they have got certain different characteristics. And when you talk about those characteristics, it doesn't mean that we are being tribal. It doesn't mean what we are segregating. We are just talking about those characteristics of different people, general characteristics of people coming from certain regions. But that is not tribalism. No, you should differentiate. Muilava too paranoid. Tonga nishi. Yeah, cousin. No, come on. Be proud of yourself. Hakainde Hichilema. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of being Tonga. Be proud of being Tonga. Be proud of coming from Wengwa. Be proud of it. I am proud coming from Chinsali. I am proud. Why can't you be proud when we just touch Wengwa? Yeah. Come on, people. Don't be this petty. Don't be this petty. No. I'm not talking about tribalism here. I'm talking about certain characteristics which we find in different people. And Baba Bemba, not all of them, but some Bembas, they are useful idiots. They know that this is wrong, but they will do everything, to twist their tongue, to avoid really saying what is just there. If a person has lied, he has lied. Hakainde Hichilema promised, I'm going to give you fertilizer. Here, chipapali 250. It hasn't happened. Woofy. Vantuan kane. I'm going to give you 8 bags of fertilizer. He hasn't done. Woofy. I'm going to make prices of commodities cheaper. Woofy. It's just like that. We shouldn't start being nice. No, it is unnecessary. It is whatever. It is ridiculous. Finish. That's what it is. It is ridiculous. That's what it is. No, it's not necessary. What? It's not necessary. What? Kambwili doesn't need to be in the cells right now. He doesn't need to be in the cells. That is just the bottom line. He doesn't need to be in the cells. So let us be real. Let us be real, man. Let us not be useful idiots trying to find excuses for President Hakainde Hichilema when he has failed. President Hakainde Hichilema has failed. That is a fact. He has failed. And there are many things that we can point at which clearly shows that he has failed. But useful idiots and the praise singers, they are busy giving excuses. And this is what I'll talk about at the conclusion of my presentation. But let me start by, this man from FRA, the board chairman from FRA. You see, when we have been talking about tribalism, appointments on tribal lines and cadarism, that man is one example. That man at Kelvin Chan, whatever his name, that man is an example of appointments based on tribal lines and cadarism. That man, I'm telling you, that man doesn't deserve to be anywhere. He doesn't even deserve to be a supervisor in a section of a company of FRA. But because of tribalism, because of cadarism, that man is chairman of FRA. I'm telling you, the man is a cantankerous. He's a cantankerous. He doesn't deserve to be there. And I'm telling you, I'll show you. Let me just bring, his clips. Just from the way he started, today he held a press conference, and I watched everything. And I was like shocked to say, Hakainde Hichilema, are these the people that is appointing to be heading sensitive institutions such as FRA? That man doesn't deserve to be a section. He doesn't even need to be a supervisor of loaders. He doesn't need to be a loader of supervisors, because he has no leadership quality. He thinks that by talking too much, that is leading. No. As far as I'm concerned, I as Chilufya Tayali, that man doesn't deserve to be a chairman. I think among the board chairpersons that I've met, that I've seen in the UPND government, that man is one of those people appointed on tribal lines and a cadre. And you would see it in the way that he handled that press conference. It was not a press conference. He went there to lecture people. He started, as soon as the master of ceremony gave him the floor to speak, it was him, and he closed at the end. And whoever spoke, he wanted them to speak according to what he wanted. Millers were paraded to speak what he wanted them to talk about. Journalists were not allowed to ask questions. So what's the point of having that press conference? You should have written it. You would have saved that man to show his from showing his arrogance, his condescending attitude, his naivety. You would have saved FRA. You would have saved yourself. You would have saved that man. Those are not men you bring out in public. Those are men you hide. Yes, he has been appointed on tribal lines, on cadarism. He has been appointed, fine. Keep him behind. Don't bring him in front. Because when you bring him in front, you clearly show us how you know, how biased you are in your appointments. How biased you are in your appointments. What did he talk about? I jotted a few points. I write points when people are talking. I write points when people are talking. So first of all, this man, you should watch you can watch what is this? You can watch the press briefing on LCM TV. I think it's LCM TV. You can watch it so that you see what I'm talking about. Where is this man, first of all? What a man. He was just there blabbering. I mean, you didn't even need to call for a press conference. There's nothing that you said there. There's nothing that you said there. There's nothing that you say. What a Tonga. And when I say what a Tonga, to know you are being tribal. No. He's a Tonga, isn't he? Allah. And there are good Tongas, of course. There are bad Tongas as well as good Tongas. But this one, kaya. Eh? He was just all over the place. And I'll run you down what I'm talking about. He's so naive. So naive, that man. Eh? And Hakainde Hichilema is boasting that you will see my appointments. Eh? You will see the people that I will appoint. Eh?
Questions, and then the high table will respond. After that, we will close.
The millers will collect the maize from the...
So, here is the point. What did this man talk about? What did this man talk about? But this is the man that I'm talking about here. This man here.
This maize, subsidized maize, if you like, is because we want to bring down the price of it. There's no secret about it. So we have identified the winning millers that are working with us and are growing
this man, this is the man I'm talking about.
Affected by natural disasters such as floods.
There is somewhere where he was blabbering.
It became political.
Listen, listen to this man.
Problem, because we think food is Shema and Shema is food only.
Listen to this man.
And other needy areas. Measures to address threats of food insecurity in flood-affected areas. In line with Section 19B of the FRA Act, which requires the agents to meet a food emergency caused by drought, flood, or other natural disaster, the agents has continued to sell maize through the community sales program. So, we are selling maize, and please, members of the press, carry this message out. We have opened the maize sales, I presume, across the country. Yeah.
I presume. He didn't even know.
Jama, Wanawakwito, everywhere. Dingoma, the maize is there.
Maize is there.
So you can walk in and buy a bag of maize, take to the hammer mill, you fry, you eat. And remember also, in this country, we have a problem because we think food is Shema and Shema is food only.
Have you heard?
You know, we should also eat other foods, like rice. Rice is also food. I had visitors from the village the other day. My wife gave them rice. When I went home, I greeted them in Tonga, Gamamba, Ena Maria. In November, I said, Mushina Maria, I tell you that to me, rice.
The old joke. Who doesn't know about that joke?
We should learn to broaden our food base. We can't be so narrow and just depend on Nishima. So we need to encourage also that the production of other crops like millet, rice. I know last time when people were told to eat sweet potatoes, it became political.
Now they agree. Now they agree.
Very healthy, very nutritious. Somebody talked about rolami the other day. We are eating gaiwa, not eating rolami. If you come to my home, I grow my own maize. I've got a hammer mill. I get that maize, I grind. That's what I eat. And if you look at me, I'm quite healthy. I don't eat breakfast. You can ask people here. So when people take you to eat foods like rolami, mugaiwa, they're not frowning upon you. It's actually health. It's nutritious. You live long. And for those of us that are diabetic, I'm sure you advise, isn't it? So why do we get annoyed when you're told to eat rolami? Why does it become political? I don't see the logic. Ask nutrition experts. They'll tell you, home meals are very healthy actually. But in this country, right now the price of rolami is 120 what? No one is talking about it. It's just breakfast, which is 106 or so. When you're told to eat rolami, mipamba share. That's good food. Sweet potatoes, rice, isn't it? Pumpkins, just running our food base. We should not always be crying when there is no minimum.
Now, naive people, basic people, I can already see basic people, you know, I'm trying to choose my words nicely. Naive people, basic people will say there is sense in what this man is talking about. We should broaden our, you know, our menu. That's basically that is saying. But come on, that is being naive. And this kind of reasoning, this is why we have such a messed up government. It is this kind of reasoning. And this is why I'm saying this man doesn't deserve to be a board chairman. Because as a board chairman, that is not the language that you bring at a press conference. As a board chairman, you are supposed to be a technocrat. You are supposed to be a professional, not to turn into that press conference into a political rally, to speak on behalf of, you know, to defend a government or to defend some political statements. That is not what you do. A board chairman is not supposed to come and start defending political statements. He's not supposed to do that. And let me tell you, like I already told you, that people have got different characteristics. In the way they do things, in what they eat, it's different. It's different. People, according to a culture of people, they have the way they do things. They also have what they eat. They also have what they eat. So you cannot start, you know, telling off people, broaden what you eat. I don't see the logic in that, and so on and so forth. That is so condescending. That is so condescending. This man thinks he knows. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't have the authority to talk like that, to change people, because you have failed to handle the prices of Uhunga. Now you want to change people to be something else other than what they are. That's not the way it works. It doesn't work out like that. Because you have failed to control or to manage, you know, the supply chain of the staple food, you want people to change into something else. It doesn't work out like that. And this man is talking, does he know how much rice it costs? Does he know how much rice costs? Does he know that in Zambia eating rice, it is a luxury? Eating rice is a luxury. How many people can afford rice? How many people can afford other foods? How many? Mini meal, that is our staple food. That is ours. That is Zambian. That is us. That is us. People carry bags of mini meal in planes. 25 kg asendomuntu going to America. Because that is us. Are you telling me there is no food out there? There is. But that that is not us. Zambians, generally, our staple food is in Shima. You need to respect that. You cannot change Zambians because you are failing to supply, mealie meal at the right price, and you want to say, no, they should change. No. That is being a useful idiot. It's wrong, but you want to defend it. And yet you are a board chairman. That is being a useful idiot. That's what I'm talking about. You know it is wrong, but you want to find an excuse to change it. It's wrong. You can't change Zambians. No, change, go, whatever. No. It doesn't work out like that. Even in Okotwaf Mokukuwemba, we eat in Twankani cassava. But Uvunga, it's a must. Uvunga, it's a must. To your wali. So now this man, just because Hakainde Hichilema point into and they are failing to manage this, he wants to turn us into something else. No, go and eat whatever. And defending the statement from Banalumango, a careless statement from Vice President. He is agreeing now with what Mukupa said about Kandolo. And yet, when PF was in power, when Mukupa spoke about Kandolo, it was all over. It was all over. Everybody was talking about it. Even whenever you were busy criticizing PF, they are sending us to go and eat Kandolo and blah, blah, and blah, blah. How much was mealie meal that time? How much was mealie meal? 130. Not even 160 that you are talking about. So understand, people, by the fact that you have been appointed in that position as the chairman of FRA, which you don't even deserve, doesn't make you an authority to change the way we live. No. And the Zambians will not change, I'm telling you. They will not change, just like other people will not change. Abasungu bali rice, now they eat rice. Rice is a must. In other countries, they eat something else. We eat in Shima. Muisa to change because you have failed to run the country. Now you want to change us. Total nonsense. It's total nonsense. And the next thing that this man was talking about, he was so proud, talking about he had a meeting in 2 hours and he managed to negotiate with millers to reduce the price of the price of mealie meal on the market, because they are giving mealie meal, they are giving maize at a subsidized price of 5,000 per metric ton, 4,000 per metric ton. They are giving maize at 4,000 per ton, 4,000. I don't know if it's per ton. But the point is, how much maize do you have? How much maize do you have? This is what you should have spoken about. You should have first started by telling us the stocks of maize grain. You should have told us. Because one of the issues why we are having this challenge is because we don't have maize in the country. And the only maize that we have is in FRA, but we don't know how much of it is there. That is the question. That is what you should have told us as a board chairman, worth your salt. If really you are what Hakainde Hichilema was talking about, you should have told us what are our stocks. And I'm telling you now, FRA, the whatever PR for FRA, tomorrow tell us how much maize stock we have. We want to know. How much maize stock do we have? We want to know. This man could not tell us anything. He was just said, Tinayo, vingoma viriko, how much? You don't just talk vingoma viriko, maize is there. How much of maize do we have? That is the challenge that we have. That is our worry. That's what we want to know. Because as far as we are concerned, we told you, when you were busy exporting maize, when you were busy exporting mealie meal into Congo, when you are busy exporting maize into Kenya and elsewhere, you are boasting. And we told you we need to be food secure. And according to you, because everything for you nimpia, you just think about money. That is a problem with you, Hakainde Hichilema, and your government. You just think about money. You just want money. You just want money. That's all. You said, no, we need to open the market. We need to open the borders. Congo is a market. Whatever is a market. Whatever is a market. We don't need to close borders. But we told you, I remember I spoke about this, that food security is important. And you said, no. We need to open the market. Why are we closing the market? We are in this crisis because you sold the maize outside. You exported the maize. And where you have taken the money, I don't know. This is what is making me wonder with this government. You talk about fighting corruption, but the money that you are making from the things that you are selling, we don't know where it is going. We don't know where it goes. Zambians, open your eyes. Hakainde Hichilema is a businessman who takes advantage of his position to enrich himself. I'm going to repeat that. We told you that Hakainde Hichilema is a businessman who takes advantage of his position to make money. It happened during privatization. It happened. How many mines were sold? How many mines were sold? How many companies were sold? Did you see the money? Today things are being sold. Where is the money going? Where is the money going? This maize we are talking about, we have shortage. We have shortages because they have sold maize outside the country. They have sold. But the money that they are realizing, where is it? Because FRA, as we are talking, some people have not even been paid. In FRA, some people have not been paid. There are strikes looming in FRA, especially among junior people. There are strikes looming. And this man was even talking about to say, pay them so that they don't go on strike. Now, the money that you have been selling, where is it going? Or you are sending money to your offshore accounts like you did on privatization. This is exactly what happened on privatization. You things they are selling. Where is the money going? They were selling power right now. And they are still selling. The money that you are realizing, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm telling you, we have Vapompwe in government. We have Vapompwe that we have never had. I'm telling you. We have Vapompwe. Now that's when we have criminals, proper criminals. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. They care about themselves. As long as they make money, it's okay for them. For Hakainde Hichilema, it's business. If he can make money, that's okay. Look in the mines. Look at what is happening in the mines. Look at what's happening in the mines. Today, I just saw that his company has also been awarded some contract. It is all about money. But Hakainde Hichilema, it's about making money. That's all. That is all. And you see these unscrupulous, these canny businessmen, these selfish businessmen, they are very good at saving themselves and disadvantaging others. Very good at saving themselves, but disadvantaging others. They don't want others to make money. This man at Kelvin, he called some millers and he dictated the price on them. He dictated the price on them to say, you are going to sell at 160. And he came out bragging to say, we have agreed. You have agreed. I don't think that meeting was a mutual meeting where, millers, they give you their input and so on and so forth. You threw that at them. And you patronized them by calling them one by one, come in front. And all of them, because they want to buy maize from you, they were coming to the market. Yes, we have agreed to sell at 160. Yes, we have agreed to sell at 160. Yes, we have agreed to... They never said anything. They were just, repeating the same thing over and over. Yes, we have agreed to sell at 160. Yes, we have agreed to sell at 160. But come on, that is poor governance. That is poor governance. That is a bad way of sorting out problems. Because those businessmen, in as much as you are imposing that 160 on them, they have got other challenges. They have got other challenges such that at the end of the day, they might fail to even sell at 160. And what are you going to do to them? What are you going to do to them? And according to you, because you think you have got maize, you can twist them. You think you can twist them. Let me open your eyes. You board chairman, I want to open your eyes. Believe you me, you cannot twist those millers. Who is losing out? Is it the millers or you? Because the millers, if they close shop, who is going to suffer? Who is going to suffer? If they figayo fiabo, the plants where they are going to mill that mill, they belong to them. They don't belong to Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has put money into something more lucrative than in that dirty work of milling. Hakainde Hichilema cannot invest in milling and whatever. No. Those are socialistic kind of investment. He goes for big things. He goes for minerals. He goes for copper. He goes for gold. Those are the things that he goes in. That is the interest of Hakainde Hichilema. This is business for small boys. But those small boys, if they want, they can say, stay with your maize. We are going to close our plants. Who is going to suffer? Who is going to suffer? And how many millers did you have in that meeting of yours? How many? Do you think those few millers that you had, you think they can feed the whole country? You think they can feed the whole country? Those millers that you are twisting to sell at 160, they are faced with high fuel. Ngatura miewati, uyumtengo wa fuel mulelunda. When we are telling you that this fuel price that you are increasing is causing problems elsewhere, these are the problems. So it is not just a matter of wawu katiyo pantu nine waka inde Hichilema. No, yo ine pantu nine nanikane I'm Kelvin, board chairman for FRA. I'm going to dictate this. It doesn't work out like that. Especially in a liberalized economy. It doesn't work out like that. Who taught you governance, Kanshi? What were you doing in opposition for so many years that you never learned how government operates? You never learned how economy runs. You say you are economist. But damn, what you do. It's so damn, even me who is not an economist, I mean, I can do much better. I always say I'm not yet ready to rule the country. But with the way Hakainde Hichilema runs the country, I can do much better. Much better. You can't twist business people. You can't twist business people. And according to you, you think that, these are PF, whatever. No. You need to understand business differently. You call border. I can't imagine. That's why I'm saying that this man doesn't deserve to be the chairperson of FRA. How do you call border? How do you call border? Boss waku shop right. You call border in front. Border, because we are going to sell you at 160. So how much do you think Milimi will be in ShopRite? Are you serious? Are you serious? I was looking at that, but really, we have people in government. You call border, you call ShopRite, a Zambian guy who is managing ShopRite, an international company that has got its own policies, which are dependent on so many things, and you call this one man, and you ask him a question, how much do you think Milimi will be? Because they are going to sell you from the factory, 160. How much do you think? And the poor boater, he struggled. And according to you, you wanted him to say no, because you said they are going to add a 5 kwacha. So Milimi will be about 165 to 170. And the Bota had, because he was caught off guard, he couldn't embarrass you. He said about 170. Damn! Bota doesn't dictate on ShopRite how much they should sell. He doesn't. It is not Bota who fixes those prices. So it was, I'm sorry, I don't know how I can put it nicely, but it was stupid, sorry to say. It was stupid to ask that question to Bota. It was really stupid. It was so stupid. How can you ask a guy who is representing a company? Who is Bota to dictate, to say we are going to sell this just because this is what they want? And this is where I tell you that you don't know how to run a country. Leave it, Hakainde Hichilema, together with these guys. Just leave this country and leave it for people that can run it. You can't. You don't know how to run it. You don't know. You can't ask those questions. So, it is clear from that press conference, it is clear that we are in deep trouble. We are in trouble with these guys. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know. And everyone was carrying 160, as if Milimi would be 160. No, it won't be 160. It won't be 160. Because there are other factors. One of which is fuel. Because Uvunganga antelope milling, they mill here. They have to take it to Solwezi. They have to take it to Chipata. They have to add fuel. Which is expensive. And ever since I was growing up, I knew that diesel was cheaper. Petrol was more expensive. Diesel, which is highly needed, diesel which is used in industries, diesel which runs on these big trucks is what you have is what is more expensive. Which means, things are inevitably going to be more expensive. And you say you are running a country, you say you are managing a country, and the press singers, you are there trying to justify this. And you see, for idiots, you are queuing up on radios and TVs to condemn Chilufya Tayali. Your Tayali is being tribal. If you there are others, and those are the ones I'm talking about. Even if you think you are not a useful idiot, fine. But those, but you should ask yourself why you are lining up yourselves. 7 ministers, why meaning? What are you doing? What are you doing? Useful idiots you are. Indeed, useful idiots. So we are in trouble. We are really in trouble, and I think you guys better check your stocks. And if indeed the stocks are low, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Quickly import maize. If you don't have it, just start looking around. Talk to your Wazungu friends. Let them help you. Because bakamitowa mabwe. Abantu bakamitowa mabwe. Mwachiranda uyachiranda uyuino. He said it. Food security is equal to national security. And that is true. Whatever, riots and the confusion that we have had in the past has been as a result of Uvunga. So, imomuchenjere. Not if mulema sauka, what you are doing here, you are messing yourself up. Trying to lecture people, no, eat something else, eat whatever. They can't afford that. They can't afford. And don't bank on, these millers. Don't bank on them. You can't control them. Figure of Yabo. That is their business. It is nonsense to even come out. We have agreed. They are going to face their own challenges. Because their workers are now also calling for high pay. Even when you have increased commodity prices of many things. So the workers of the millers will also be calling for higher pay. That's why you have even suspended the Atshan minimum wage. You have suspended it. But you have suspended it from being implemented, and yet the cost of living is high. How do you suspend the increment of minimum wage, and yet the cost of living is high? The cost of living is increasing every day. And you are so naive that you are even coming to people and telling them that we are going to increase the prices of fuel, the prices of electricity gradually. And yet, on this side, the income of the people is not going up. Ngani wakapokola wes. Wakapokola wene wekete kambwida wale wekete na ifwe. Wes. Even you are talking about 30% increment. 30% increment. 30% increment that you have added on civil servants. Look at the percentage of the cost of living since you came into power. Look at Ubunga. Look at fuel. When you came, Ubunga was 130. Now Ubunga was 300. 200. 200 and above. That the average price is 200. So when you are talking about 30%, no, civil servant na tumupera cheap price sinyecho. Bali na bomba. Civil servant, 30%. What is 30% if you compare to the cost of living, the way it has increased? What is 30%? What is 30% when a civil servant is choked in debt, which since you came in, you promised that you're going to help them to sort out their debt, and you have done nothing about it. You have done nothing. Lungu wale foku wapela kuna nikane idi achani. Debt swap. Imwe you have come, you have removed that, and you're not going to do it. And you're talking about 30%. What is 30% with the troubles that a civil servant is going through? What is 30%? You guys, you have messed up this country. You have messed up this country, and you keep messing us up in. You keep messing us. We are going down. We are going down with you guys. What is better? What is coming out? I don't know, free education, total nonsense. I would rather pay 200 kwacha than face up these high prices that you have brought. It's 200 kwacha. I'm not taking up with free education. Nonsense. It's 200 kwacha. We have a power to 200 kwacha. That's what we used to pay. Now 200 kwacha. Umwa natalile. Can your child go and learn? Paid well. Can a teacher be motivated to teach hundreds of children in a school when he's not motivated? You are a mess of a government. You are a mess of a government. That's what you are. You people, you are damn failures. Big failures. Big failures. I've never seen a government that has failed so badly. Within 1 year, 4 months that you have been in power, you have been a total mess. Total mess. But you know what? You don't care. You don't care. You know why you don't care? Because muleiva. Sana on top there. Muleiva. I know this one, some of you ministers, I'll spare you. Because I know majority ministers, bare chulafye. But there are specific ministries. There are specific ministries where Hakainde Hichilema has put his people from a certain region, his friends, his business partners. That is where they are minting. No to nankane to reisa mkulandalando to retanta makuma radio to ututuma ministers ututureisa Hakainde Hichilema, he has been not tribal. Me, I'm a minister. Me, I'm from whatever. Who are you? Tawanda na Hakainde Hichilema. You are a minister. You don't even talk about that. You don't even talk to Hakainde Hichilema. Nakambwira bako wino wala mtumina ko message. But some of you ministers, you don't even talk to Hakainde Hichilema. You don't even come close. You don't even know which perfume he uses. Ngalaso wana perfume katuishi. You don't. Na wamawa na lumango. Totally lost. Mwalimu over radio. It was embarrassing. Did you hear that? Did you hear wana lumango on radio? It is there on social media mwebantu. Muka ye onfuako. Wana lumango. Mayo. but kwena ero tufikirweko. At what is it that we promise that people are talking about? At shani, at corporate whatever. Iyo nga twalanda fimo shani bufi. At yo fumwe fintumule sefako, mwebe na Zambia. You promise people. Why did you promise? Why did you promise if you can't deliver? And now we should have no, even if we are one term, at least we'll leave a footprint. Yes, Mama Evana Lumango. The footprint that you are leaving on the Zambian history is that you are failures. That is the footprint that you are going to leave. You are going to be one term if you are going to even reach one term. Ndaranda pano. I come here, I always say, if you are going to reach one term, and why I say that, it is not that I'm inciting Zambians. No. It is because I'm old enough to have seen how people react when they are pushed too hard. Zambians are patient. Zambians are peaceful. Zambians are good. But don't push them too much. Don't be cheated by these praise singers and useful idiots that are talking for you. Don't be cheated. Don't be cheated. The people out there, people on the ground, on the real ground, not on social media. Not the useful idiots that you have given jobs or who are looking for jobs. No. Listen to the real people out there. Hakainde Hichilema, if only you read your intelligence, or if indeed your intelligence are with you, by now they should have told you that you have got bigger problems than Chilufya Tayali and Kambwili and others. I'm telling you, if those people, if your intelligence are really working with you, I'm telling you, they should have told you by now that the problem that you have, Hakainde Hichilema, is not Chilufya Tayali. If anything, Chilufya Tayali is one person that is helping you. It's not Kambwili. It is not Fred Membe. It is not Edgar Lungu. Those are not your problems. Those are not your problems. The problems are with the people out there. The women that are struggling with that small bag like this, and this is not an exaggeration. Minimum is being sold on a palm like this here. In the compounds. Minimum like here. Carpenter is almost being counted. What is this? Charcoal. Feel bad in things are bad in the compounds. That is the challenge. Those women, they are not happy. And don't talk about the youths. Don't talk about the youths. Don't think that you can contend the youths using your few cadres and police officers. If you fishing condemn imwe, inendefika pofie. Don't think you can contend the young people on a day that they will say no, enough is enough. You won't contend them. You won't contend them. Mukalala mu state house. You sleep mu state house. Mukafirokuya ku community house. Mukafirokuya ku community house. If you continue playing with people the way you are doing, muna kwati ukuteke chalo kwangala. Te kwangala yo. Te kwangala. You people are playing around. You people think that Zambians are naive and they will continue being naive. No. Kwaliba kaunda. 27 years. Zambians said no. And don't think Zambians will wait for 27 years. No. They won't wait for 27 years. Kwali third term. People said no. We don't want third term. MMD ruled for a time. They said, no, RB, even if you are good, we don't want MMD. We don't want MMD. Yo Satari Pena, yo Sata Shani said, you win. They put Sata there. Imwe, ba PF ba isaponom, ba PF, no, Edgar Lungu, Shani. You were no, Edgar Lungu is corrupt. Hey, Edgar Lungu, what? Abantu they said, okay, let's remove them. And they brought you in. But for you, these others may have lasted longer. For you, Hakainde Hichilema, Balependa already, they have started counting for you. They have started counting for you. They have started counting for you. They are bearing having you as president. Zambians, therefore, even those who are supporting you, the international community, you Western, I must speak English so that you understand. You Western countries that have partnered with Hakainde Hichilema for the minerals, for our minerals, Zambians are counting for you. Zambians are counting for Hakainde Hichilema. You are misleading Hakainde Hichilema. Zambians will not put up with all this nonsense of IMF conditions. They will not put up with them. You have brought misery to them. You can't just cut the umbilical cord like that. You can't. Yes, we want economic liberation. We want to recover our economy and everything. But you can't just come and boom. No, you must cut FISIP. You start giving around fertilizer. Mutuma meda. You can't do that. You can't just come boom. No, what is this? Electricity increase. No, cut this subsidy. Cut that subsidy. Fuel. You can't do that. You can't succeed. You can't succeed. Your IMF project is a failed thing. It is failed, and if you push it further, you are in trouble. I am prophesying here. I want to prophesy here. I want to prophesy. But Hakainde Hichilema, your IMF conditions, they have reached the limit. If you push further, you are in trouble. Mukanjibukisha. If you push further, apa fuel ifikile. Where fuel has reached, it's almost 30 kwacha. Hakainde Hichilema, don't even think that going beyond 30 kwacha, Zambians will accept it. I'm telling you. Uwunga, apabufikile, we are averaging on 200. Hakainde Hichilema, uwunga bena Zambia tawabushte pali 250. They will not buy at 250. They will not. It's either you will go or you will have to reduce. And reducing realistically, not this nonsense of this guy, I'm twisting the business community. You have to do the real thing. Apatufikile, where we are now, you need to start opening up the local economy. Apatufikile, where we are now. Hakainde Hichilema, where we are now. This is February. March, April, I'm telling you. Ukufika mu April, reaching April, if you continue locking the local economy, Hakainde Hichilema, Zambians will not take it. I'm telling you, some of us will talk to people. That's why mutumwana not fuala tumati utuma shanshan to airteo shanshan mixing up with people shanshan, because we want to hear what people are talking about. We want to hear what people are talking about. And if you are looking for another evidence, if I'm just a useless guy that is blabbering, that is talking nonsense, Hakainde Hichilema, look at the statistics of people watching. Look at the statistics of the people watching right now. People who are watching me talking right now. Look at the statistics. They are not watching me because they love me, because, I'm looking what. No. It is because they want to hear me touch their issues and hoping you hear. That is what they are looking at. That is why they are here. It is you they want to hear from. And they want to hear from you, not ubufi. They want to hear from you real things, not ubufi. Ubufi na muna abana Zambia na wana kono ubufi wenu. Zambians are tired of your lies. You need to jack up and do the right thing. You need to jack up and do the right thing. And Hakainde Hichilema, don't even waste your time. Don't be looking at Vakapokola. Don't be looking at Vakapokola. Those police officers, they are human beings. I keep saying here, all those men in uniform, they are human beings. All those in uniform, they have got relatives, they have got families, they have got wives. They also want to enjoy. Balabakapokolanga mwabatuma ichungulanga finoso nabena balafwa bayikala ko Chicago's vale nwako. But how many can afford to go and have a drink after a long day of work? How many can afford? How many can afford? How many wives or even women police officers, whatever, women in uniform, how many also want to go and put those fake long nails? I don't like them, but women like them. They like them, and they want them also to go and put. How many can afford? How many can afford? How many can afford to look nice, to wear those suits? By the way, let me give you that. Not presidential. Even them, they want to look nice. Even them, they want to look nice. So don't think that you are going to use the police officers to protect your failures. No. No. I'm telling you, don't even think like that. Don't even think like that. They are also human, and they know. They are also feeling it. They are also feeling it. Just that, I mean, you know, think properly. Those very police officers, look at them. Look at them. A few handful police officers are enjoying in that police. A few. A lot of them are suffering. And you are busy cutting their salaries. If you don't have super, you are cutting salaries. Why do you cut salaries like this? It is very bad. So everything is just a mess. I received, you know, these tracks. Look at this Chingola, Kito Chingola Road. Kito Chingola Road going to Chirilabombwe. Look at that road. That road, now if because of tracks there. And you are talking about, no, we are part of the global economy. We are part of the region. You are part of the region. Look what you are doing there. These toll gates which were made to make money because these tracks are passing there. But now look at the mess that you have caused. Right now I'm talking. Now the Kalama drivers in the dark, they are busy watching what I'm talking about. Because they were busy pleading with me. But Tayali, please talk for us. We are spending, you know, a long time on the queue. The queue has almost reached Kitwe. And you call yourself a government that is working. Hakainde Hichilema, how did God make you? That you can't see things that are so clear. Those tracks that are packed there. Imwe you tina mitana fimbine. Imwe ba DC shan mwa lempepeka. Imwe ba kada ba DC ba nani. Iwe nani kane Frank Tayali. Na iwe uyuchina nkane this minister Copper Belt. What are you doing? You can't do anything. You can't see that mess that is on that road. You can't see it. You can't see that mess that is on that road. You can't see it. You don't know it is affecting the economy. And then you want to twist the millers or the business community to sell things at your prices. Because imagine you were board chairman. No. Minimum is there. Managers, you are going to work 24/7. Even anytime you can go and collect maize. I'm opening your eyes. You people, you think that you know how to run government. You are saying depots are open. Go and get maize and send it all over. So a truck carries the maize and it is taken to Chingola. how is it going to pass? The road is blocked. Nangubunga, it is blocked. When you hear people in Solwezi are telling you that Ubunga need 250 and you are arguing, of course, who is going to pay for those trucks that are stuck there? Who is going to pay? Who is going to pay for that expense, that delay? Because time is money. A truck stuck on the road, it's money. And you may not realize when I'm talking like this, you might think that I'm just talking. Trucks are hired. Trucks are hired. Some of these millers don't have trucks. They hire a truck. And when they hire a truck per day. One day, so many mileage. Okay, it will go and come back. 2 days, they pay. But if a truck is stuck on the road 10 days, who is going to pay for that? Who is going to pay that? Does this government, does Hakainde Hichilema, the chief economist, the most intelligent man, a leader, the best leader that we have ever had, a leader with so many advisors, does he realize that that is a cost? Does he realize? And when I come here, I talk at no, go and arrest him. And let him back in Sala. Let him back in Sala. After Mamuku Njikata, washinguluka. When they knock off, Kunganda, Basanga Takuri Wunga. You think they will hate me? You think they will hate me? Who are they going to love? Come on! Lead a country and stop thinking that, you know, the power belongs to the people. If you want power, go to the people. Let people love you. When people love you, then you have power. You can even stay longer than 2 terms. You can. Kagame has managed to stay there more than 2 terms because he entrenched himself in the people. He entrenched himself in the people. Mugabe managed to be in that position because he entrenched himself in the people. But Hakainde Hichilema, you want to hold power using the police, using men in uniform. No, Hakainde Hichilema, you can't sustain your power like that. You can't sustain your power like that. You can't. What we are talking about here, all these things I'm talking about the cost of living. Cost of living, it's expensive. And then let's go to the hospitals. There are no medicines. It is pathetic there. It is very bad there. Where are you scoring? Where are you scoring? And you are busy posing pictures. You know, you are very good at taking strategic pictures to show that you have got the support of the people. Hakainde Hichilema abantu bachimpwena. Nga bamona convoy. Bamona kateka, they come. But when they go back, they realize they don't have things in the houses. And they hate the person they saw. And one day, they will not shout for you. There is that video which I've seen circulating. Do something, Hakainde Hichilema. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. It is not tribalism. Sort out this country. This country is in a mess. It's a reality. This country is in a mess. And like I've told you, your problem is not me. The problem is not Kambwidi. I mean, you are stooping so low to be following us. You are stooping so low. What you are doing to me, if anything, I mean, you are just building me, Hakainde Hichilema. You have built me. I thank you. You have built me. You have built me. And that's why I'm not even worried. I'm never worried. I'm never worried because I know. I just consider it's holiday. It's time for others to speak. So this nonsense of following opposition leaders, arresting them, it is an what is this? Fiamu Fedro. It is an old way. It is a cake politics. It is a cake politics. How many people are you going to arrest? Because very soon, more people will start talking. And I want to encourage you people to talk. Me, the only thing I encourage you people is talking. I don't encourage you to do anything else. Talking, you must talk. Let us be talking. Let us wash social media with our frustration. Let Hakainde Hichilema hear you. Don't fear. Even on his page, go and comment on his page. Mwilatina. Go and comment on his page. Even ama arrest, how many people is he going to arrest? He's going to continue arresting us when some of you are scared. Because he knows, oh, it's only Tayali talking, so if I arrest Tayali, it's okay. But if all of us we are talking, if all of us start expressing ourselves, he will not manage to arrest us, all of us. And as long as what you are saying is the truth, and I don't lie, I don't. Me, I only speak the truth. I only speak the truth, that's it. So as long as you're not insulting, as long as you are expressing yourself, please talk. Don't fear myself at night. Don't fear. Even Wakapokola, they know that you are speaking for them. Wakapokola can't talk. So let us start talking. If those of you are writing, no, I want to join you. Forget about carrying a EEP membership. The recruitment that I want to have people talking. That is a recruitment. That is the recruitment that we have. That is a prerequisite. That is a prerequisite of being a member of EEP. A member of EEP should speak. Talk. It is your country. Exercise your right. Tell Hakainde Hichilema how frustrated you are. Tell Hakainde Hichilema you need a job. Tell Hakainde Hichilema you need those roads to be done. So many roads have gone so bad. There is that road. Ile akwisa ile nale mwana nombaline. Ukuse sheke side yuko. No kwina kulu bantu ele. People in Lukulu. Please talk. You have got Lukulu radio, you have got whatever. Don't be intimidated. Talk. Let Hakainde Hichilema hear. Hakainde Hichilema, this is not his country. This is our country. We are the owners of this country. Power belongs to us. Let us tell Hakainde Hichilema. Talk, young people. Talk. Those TikToks, whatever. Talk. Don't fear. And some of us must be ready. Sometimes people tell me, no, hey, think about your children. Hey, one day you will die. I'm telling you, liberation would not have come if there were no people who were ready to die for their country. Liberation would not have come if there were no people who were willing to die for their country. Be ready to die for your country. Patriotism sometimes demands of you to die for your country. And this country needs to be sorted out. And it will not be sorted out if you are going to keep quiet in cowardice. Vakambudi na mwana vakambudi. Vakambudi na wakosa numba na wakosa. Not fiabale fenta wa mdara na wakosa. Lero wa chima vya wakosa wa mdara wale mwone kafe kwa. Ture anjingiri. Vaingira. We need more people to be ready to confront the wrong things in our country. If there is anything that I'm calling for people of this country is to speak out, not anything else. Not anything else. I just want you to speak out. Let Hakainde Hichilema hear. Let those Bazungus who are supporting him, Badaba IMF, Abadem supporter, let them hear. Let them hear. Those people that they are making deals with, let them hear that we are the owners of the country and Hakainde Hichilema is not the owner of this country. Speak out. Demand what belongs to you. Demand what belongs to you. And what belongs to you is the share of this country. Is the share to be able to afford minimum. Is the share to be able to afford fuel? Is the share to be able to afford education, medicine, and so on and so forth? Don't let Sylvia Masewo to be doing, to be slaying around at our expense when there are no medicines in the hospitals. Let Sylvia Masewo feel the pressure. Let Sylvia Masewo know that she's being a useless minister. We don't want useless ministers. We want ministers that are going to deliver. Let them hear. So, Vakambwili, let's join people like Vakambwili. Let's talk for him. Vakambwili has not committed a crime. He hasn't. It is the pettiness of Hakainde Hichilema. How does Hakainde Hichilema start threatening Vakambwili, and yet he didn't watch the video? Vakambwili said it. He said, he asked him, did you watch the video? And he said, no, I didn't watch. I watched Simon Mwewa. I mean, look at this president of yours. Who follows Simon Mwewa? Honestly, who gets it? Who? Simon Mwewa. You get a video of Simon Mwewa and send it to somebody and threaten to arrest them. Who does that? A president. And you engage in a telephone conversation for 45 minutes discussing Simon Mwewa with his 100 kg behind. Come on, you should understand. You should understand where this man is coming from. I don't talk about Simon Mwewa because as far as I'm concerned, chipuwa cheni techimuchisu kula bakofye nanguchirira ndakusula kofi. So I even get shocked to some of you abakopotima messages. Simon has said this, Simon has said this. Me, I've stopped considering that man. I've stopped considering that man. That man has got nothing to do in his life. He has got nothing to do in his life. God blessed him with a nice voice. Bawishi bamutumako kunanikane kufyalo asambira kwechisungu. That's all he has. That's all he has. That's all he has. But he has nothing. Nothing. That's all he has. But this is the man, and I'm talking about him because a president is quoting Simon Mwewa. He's quoting that man. That spoiled old grandfather. He's a spoiled old grandfather. Spoiled. What has that man done? What has that man done? He has done nothing. I don't even know if he buys his boxers. I don't know. I don't know if he buys his boxers. And he's actually, even the clothes that he wears, you just see that man on social media. Meet him face to face. The man is very dirty. I don't even know Channel 5. Because I only see him, they are black. But anyway, this is the man that the president is quoting. A man who might not even know the price of a boxer. The price of a boxer he might not know. And what I mean, by knowing the price, you must be able to earn that money and buy it for yourself. Earn it. Make money and buy it for yourself. That man, God protect that Simpson building. God protect the investment of his father. Without his father's investment, that man, you can't even employ him as a guard. He has nothing. You can't even employ him as a guard. But this is the person that our president now is sending a video. Kuriba Kambwili. And this man, who is our president, with all the resources that he has at his disposal, because when you hear somebody is talking, if I'm talking about something, the first thing that I'm going to do is to go and see what did he say. And because I'm so powerful, I'm the president of the country, I will tell 2-3 people, can you bring me the video? What did he say? can a president be so naive to accuse Kambwidi of hate speech, of tribalism, without watching what he said, without listening to him, Kambwidi? But you go and rely on a judgment of a moral bankrupt, a moral and economic bankrupt person, a society delinquent. Barianga kare bari vakuposa mumwishi. Nichife chino chikwadi vama human rights, but otherwise, effing kula vale lande pofidati fin kula. But effing kula vale lande pokala ati muntu chinkula. Effing kula fide vale lande pokala, efe vale posa mumman. I'm quoting at no nalandef. And you have a conversation 45 minutes over Simon Mwawale. Yeah, what nonsense. What nonsense. Next, you go and tell the police, go and arrest Kambwidi. And you know, I'm glad with the police. Me, seriously, I don't have issues with Wakapokola. Frankly speaking, and I want to tell you Zambians, don't have issues with Wakapokola. Don't fight Wakapokola. Wakapokola work on orders. And they need the jobs. You know that. And some of these people, they have been in service for a long time. So it's very difficult. They are also having challenges. Wakapokola, they are also having their own challenges. They are having their own challenges. But they work on orders. So I'm encouraging you Zambians. I am pleading with you Zambians. Don't take it on the police. No. Don't take it on the police. We have professional police officers who can do the job very well. And this arrest of Wakambwidi tells a story. This arrest of Wakambwidi tells a story. Even my arrest, by the way. But let me talk about the arrest of Wakambwidi. Wakambwidi, the issue was that no, he peddled tribalism. That was the issue. But, and I'm sure Hakainde Hichilema, when he was issuing statement, when he was issuing, orders, he said, go and arrest him on tribal lines. But Wakapokola, because they're also educated and they think properly, they went through this man didn't commit this offense. But since the president has ordered, they can't just let him to walk. No, they can't. The president has, they have to please the president. They have to please the president. That is why Wakambwidi is inside. Wakambwidi is inside not because Wakapokola are ruthless, not because Wakapokola want to punish Wakambwidi, not because Wakapokola are willing to go to court. No. Wakambwidi is inside today simply because Hakainde Hichilema is upset. So Wakambwidi must be treated somehow to impress the boss. Otherwise, they will be fired. And look how many police officers have been fired in recent days. We have so many police officers that have been fired. And they have not even been paid. And we don't even know when they will pay them. Because of Hakainde Hichilema's pettiness. Hakainde Hichilema is being petty. He's so petty. Such pettiness I've never seen. A president who is quoting Simon Mwawale and they have a conversation 45 minutes. Fishureland. Do you expect this president to sort out your mess? If a president is wasting time, 45 minutes, as a result of the nonsense of Simon, you can't. This is being petty. Even in my case, I didn't do tribalism. No, I don't do tribalism. I didn't do any hate speech. I've not been charged of hate speech. No, I haven't. I haven't been charged of hate speech. No, I haven't. I haven't been charged of hate speech. Well, what they have charged me is conduct. Likely to whatever. That's what they have charged me with. Because Wakapokola Valalole Shan, and they just have to impress this Hakainde Hichilema. But this is the point. Hakainde Hichilema, think that Vakapokola, they will sustain your power. Vakapokola will not sustain your power. When Zambian will rise against you, it's Zambians who put you there. Zambians will take you out. This is the fact of democracy. Huh? It's a fact of democracy. It is the people that put you in power. It is the people who will remove you out of power. Whether you want it or not, when people say you have to go, you will go. You will go. So impress people. Look after people. Look after people, which includes Vakapokola, which includes the defense, which includes ZNS, which includes ZAF. Look after people. Don't be following these praise singers who want jobs from you. These useful idiots who are cheating you. Get real. Talk to your intelligence. Talk to your intelligence. Ask that director of intelligence. Clear the mwana. Finish an if into background. They will tell you if they are really being honest. Panti fintu tavili wino kunso. Lelonga to akuma elections. Mwaimina na Edgar Lungu. But attacked mkwanya $500 500 votes. 500,000 votes. Feel bad. And your intelligence must be able to tell you this. So don't preoccupy yourself following Chilufya Tayali, following Wakambwili, following Kalaba, following Fred Membe, Savoy. No. Deal with the people. Deal with the people. If you deal with the people, no problem. No problem. And you praise singers, let me address you. You praise singers. You are not helping. You praise singers, you know very well that things are bad. Now, there was even this boy. Hey, you are busy saying, hey, unga wadula, whatever. Useful idiot you are. Useful idiot you are. You, by useful idiot, and you praise singers. You are traitors. You are traitors to this country. You are not patriotic. You are sellouts. You useful idiots, including some of you ministers going to the radio stations justifying nonsense. You are sellouts. You are traitors. You are the one cheating Hakainde Hichilema, making him think that is okay. When he even himself knows that things are not okay unless he's sick of mythomania. Unless Hakainde Hichilema is sick of mythomania, whereby he doesn't realize that he's lying and whatever, he's living a lie. But if he's really normal, he knows that things are bad. Because there is no way you would come on the scene, wasango kungabudipali 130, wafisha kuli 200, and still say things are okay. There is no way you would come, find the fuel at 15 kwacha, wafisha kuli 30 kwacha, and still say things are okay. There is no way you would come on the scene and give load shedding, which of course now it is becoming better, and still think that things are okay. No. No. And even this, whatever, it's a mess. I know this is a mess, what you have caused. But first, you said, no, we are not going to import electricity. Now you are importing electricity. But you are exporting electricity. I know why you are exporting electricity. You made money out of it. And now you are also making money by importing it. It's a mess. It's a mess. So imowa pressing, imowa mulelenga na imwe. By useful idiot, imowa mulelenga. Have courage to tell Hakainde Hichilema that things are wrong. Have courage. Have courage. Tell him. Or at least shut up. I'm happy the Lord never smumba. Mwakonde makwa arrest ya Wakambwili. At least. Vaneva smumba, mwewa fyashvand. Na totera, at least they're not mwarandako. Mwarandako. Noma mwachiranje batiyo, tayari, ubufi, shan. Iyo wa Hakainde Hichilema wawepa, mwikala fezi. Kuline, narandako fyati, nyingu mfuati chisoka wati sangeti. This is the snake they found in Kambwili cells. Na muima, politics of lies. Politics of lies. I didn't say this is the snake. I said I have heard, or it has been reported. That's what I said. It has been reported. That's what I said. Reported. Mwanjito wabufi. But Hakainde Hichilema ngabalewepa. you find excuses for him. Why do you do that? I was happy when you came out to say politics, when you somehow said that I'm lying. Why don't you do the same kuri Hakainde Hichilema? Hakainde Hichilema vaikatira kube povufu every day valeve povufu every day valeve povufu. Hakainde va never smumba, you never challenge him. Why don't you? Imweni mwa shima pepo. Elo ufili sambi. Why don't you challenge him? You should be able to challenge him. Eh? You should be able to challenge him. You are the people that are messing up this presidency. Help this man to lead this country. We want him to reach 2026. Elections are expensive. We don't want to have elections midway because elections are expensive. It's better we have elections in 2026. But at the rate at which things are going, at the end of the day, we might have an election. With the way things are going, we might have an election before 2026. So can we do what is right, all of us? Can we tell Hakainde Hichilema what is right? In all I've done here, I've said the truth. I've said the truth. Things I've spoken about there, I can walk through them. I'm a councillors, even councillors, UPND councillors, UPND councillors, they were busy protesting. Busy protesting. They went to Kuchililoko, Ichamunabo, and as they came out, they are busy complaining. Yes, it's right. How can they be getting 3,000 kwacha when a bag of mini is 200 kwacha and fuel and fish? They are right. They are right. There are so many things that are so wrong in this country. So many things that are so wrong in this country. And me, I'm not scared to tell you about Hakainde Hichilema because it's the truth. And I'm asking you praise singers and you useful idiots, especially you ministers. Because Pama ministers, epa fulile bembas who are useful idiots. Pama ministers, epa fulile bembas who are useful idiots. You are not even counted in this government. You are ministers, but you are nothing. Bradford Machira is more powerful. Bradford Machira. Mwalimu isho Bradford Machira. Some of you munafukamanga blenda na Bradford Machira. Mulamu ipusha Anthony Ward. No, you have a Saka. Yeah? Hafi Saka. Ulia Hafi Saka. Those are the people that you should be asking. Those are the people that are real. Whatever. Not him. Eh? Small boys. Hey, shan. They, Hakainde Hichilema is not being tribal. Ooh, he's not being tribal. You are just there feeding numbers. You are just being there feeding numbers. But the real people, it's these people like this guy who was talking to FRA. These are the real people. And for what? Is it because they have got brains? Look at this guy. He doesn't have brains properly to say anything. Look at the way he was talking. But because he has got a name, he's able to talk like that. Imwe, who are you? Hey, anyway. I think in Alanda, ndandira pofye, Njakwata shan. Nalanda for the way I see things. This is the way I see things. This is my opinion, and I express it because I've got the right. Express your opinion as well. Thank you very much. Good night.